Buying a home, budget more than the purchase price. That $700,000 home isn't really $700,000. Add stamp duty, loan fees, inspections, mortgage insurance. Suddenly, you could be spending $30,000 to $50,000 more. Plan for it or risk nasty surprises. When you're buying a property, people often get fixated on the purchase price as what they might be spending to buy the home. If you're looking at a property of $700,000, you also need to account for stamp duty, which is a tax that you may effectively pay for buying the property. And each state has different rules and different grants related to stamp duty. If you're a first home buyer, you could be eligible for a concession or a reduction in how much you'll have to pay. If you're not a first home buyer, in most cases, you pay the full stamp duty. There are loan origination fees or setup fees. Often when you're borrowing $620,000, for example, for your $700,000 purchase, you may not have the full $620,000 loan amount available for settlement. You may have to take some fees and charges out of that. If you're paying lender's mortgage insurance, that might be coming out of the loan. It's important to understand that, as well as there can be adjustments for rates, council rates, water and strata rates. You'll need to pay for some of that at settlement. That's on top of the purchase price. And then you could also have building and pest inspection reports, strata reports, any other types of reports that you need to pay, as well as legal costs. When you're accounting for money to be able to buy a property, you need to plan for the financial aspects properly. You need to speak to your solicitor or conveyancer or your broker and work out how much money you'll need. Often your broker or lender will go through this scenario with you. Your solicitor or conveyancer can also go through the scenario with you and look at what the estimated cost might be. And then you account for those costs upfront. If you fail to do this, you could be in for a nasty surprise. If you've liked this content, please like, follow, and subscribe on the channel you're watching on. Thanks.